Slim Thug recently went on some tirades, one of which was about me. He was saying that Vlad shouldn't be allowed to speak about black topics because I'm German. Clearly, Slim Thug doesn't travel much because a name like Vlad is not German.
Well, I don't know this. Well, should niggas be able to drive Mercedes? Because
well, and then he went on, and there's a recent video where he's saying that Jews shouldn't be allowed to own black music. If you're white, you should only be able to own white music. If you're Spanish, you should only get Spanish music. And if you're black, you should only be allowed to own black music.
Needless to say, I have a different estimation of that assessment. Okay. I think music is the international language of love. I think music is a language all itself. There are only three or four things. Love translates, music translates, math translates, and laughter does. Mm. So if you think that you're going to be an art goes out to the world, people absorb it, take what they want from it. I don't want to live in a world that only the people that look like me can absorb my art. People that think like I think. And I would imagine that a lot of artists would be, you think Beyoncé would be as successful and rich as she are if just one group of people, she is one group, or Jay-Z or Kanye or any of these people, or Denzel, like any of these people who are uber successful, Will Smith, all these people. Yeah. If only one group of people did it. Basketball player, you think LeBron would be as like, it's a myopic view of the world.
Yeah, man, it was a little ridiculous. I mean, so does that mean that Slim Thug shouldn't be allowed to buy stock in companies that aren't black owned?
I think that
he shouldn't be able to own a car that's not made by a black manufacturer. He shouldn't be allowed to eat at restaurants. You know, I mean, this is what Martin Luther King fought for. And he said, it's not equality, it's just fair. And it's like, no. He says it's not racist. This is what he said. It's not racist, it's equal.
Well,
and it's not equal.
I think that
it's silly.
Here's what I actually think. People should be able to buy or go or do what they like. Correct. To. Don't tell me about cultural appropriation when we got macaroni and cheese. That ain't from Africa. Like, stop it. There's shit that we take from them, there's shit that they take from us. The bottom line to me is really simple. Right. You can like what you like and not like, I don't need to explain my predilections, my likes, my desires, my hates, my loves to anybody. And I don't think anybody else should have to. You know why I talk to you? Because I have a relationship and I like you. If I didn't like you, I wouldn't be here.
Correct.
And I don't necessarily care what people's notion of that is. Mm-hmm. I've seen needs to say I believe I know you. I believe you know me.
Correct.
You've been in my home. So whatever people think of you or have of you, I don't have to defend that idea of them, of you. What I can say is, I know this dude. I look forward to talking to him. I don't have the same relationship that anybody else does. It is stupid to believe that you only belong to the people you look like. If you only belong to the people you look like, then the people who have created these segments and these societies and these differences are winning.
Right. And to say that you could only talk about people that you look like is silly. That means that Slim Thug can't talk about the president. He can't talk about...
Talk about one of them.
He can talk about one president.
And the vice president.
And the vice president.
And two Supreme Court justices.
Well, he can't actually talk about me then, because I'm white. So under his own set of rules, he can't make comments about me.
Should only women be able to birth babies and to bring babies, to be gynecologists and bring babies into the world? Should only painters look a certain way, artists look a certain way? Should you? But the one thing that's consistent about people in society is we're very tribal.
Of course.
And so,
and I get it. I understand why he said it. I just think it's silly, and I'm not gonna. I don't pay it any kind of mind. I will continue to talk about whoever I want to talk about. And I will deal with the repercussions of talking about those people. I'm not saying there's no repercussions. Of course there's repercussions. In the words of Ice-T, freedom of speech, just watch what you say.
Yeah. Watch your mouth.
Yeah, watch your mouth. So I understand there's repercussions about me talking about various people. And I get it, and I stand behind my words. You've known me long enough to know that I stand my ground.
I do.
And I take the arrows and the barbs and the attacks and all that, and I'll still stand my ground. And I'm not going to let anybody out there tell me who I can or cannot talk about.
That's exactly how I feel.
Exactly.
And I think, I don't know what happened, but at one point I thought, like, I think I couldn't do something. And I never wanted you, like, to me, if I can't do it, like, it's mostly hit or miss with us. I'll say I'm here, you'll say, like, it's,
yeah.
But when it happens, I enjoy it. I hope you do
We're
too.
both moving around, yeah.
I don't give a fuck what people think of you. And I hope you don't give a fuck what people think of me.
Not at all.
I think we have interest in, and there have been times when people have certainly not been on my side or certainly not been on your side.
Yeah,
so
it's
the
fine.
way it goes.
Yeah.
I think you have interesting conversations. I have had interesting conversations, say with you on and off air. I think that to reduce things to, and I love black people. I swear I do. But to reduce things to this notion that we can only have meaningful dialogue if we look the same, eat the same, think the same, and believe the same is the reason we're so static right now.
Of course. I mean, I learned something new about Israel during our conversation.
Of course.
And you are not Jewish. You are not Israeli.
No.
Have you been to Israel?
No.
You haven't even been to Israel. And yet you taught me some things.
But I have agents, so it's just...
You got Jewish agents. No, but I'm just saying, like, I learned from you about certain things I didn't know. And it's disturbing to me. And I'm going to look more into it. Because as you're speaking, I'm actually looking it up. And it's like, oh, no, it's not just conspiracy theory. There's actually...
Right, you did.
Yeah.
He's not bullshitting.
He's not bullshitting.
You know what? I'm not as dumb as
respect
people think I am. I'm literally not. I promise you, I'm not.